Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bella Vista High School Stadium in Fair Oaks, California. We are ready to bring you another evening of lacrosse as the Bella Vista Broncos get set to take on the Roseville Tigers. First, we've got the JV game for you. We will follow that up with the varsity contest a little bit later on, and that varsity contest really promises to be something quite interesting, as the two teams earlier this year battled it out to the wire, and Roseville winning on a last-second shot. Let's talk about the JV game first. The Bella Vista Broncos coming into the action 4-4-1, 1-3 in league play, and Roseville 0-5 overall, 0-2 in league play. And as we mentioned, the teams did match up earlier this season. In fact, 1 month ago today, on March 13th in Roseville, and in the JV game, Bella Vista controlled that one from start to finish and won that one 15-1. George Tharolson with you. Glad to have you along for our live stream this evening, as you are taking a look at the midfield here at Bella Vista High School. And one thing you may notice if you've been to some games already, or if you have been on our live streams in the past, the Bella Vista Broncos are wearing red tonight, and the numbers don't necessarily match up with what we have seen in the past. The jersey numbers will be a little bit different this evening, but nonetheless, we're ready. Pardon me. We're ready to bring you all the action tonight, and we are looking forward to telling you all about this one here this evening here in Fair Oaks. So again, we have the JV game coming your way right now. We will bring you the varsity game a little bit later on. So again, should be fun. Hope you enjoy the action. Stand back, enjoy all the action here this evening. So again, Roseville will be in black and Bella Vista will be in red. As we watch as the players are lining up. We have 10 minutes on the clock for the quarters. JV game, the quarters are 10 minutes long. So River Kinley will get the start in goal for Bella Vista this evening. So it's a red out as the Broncos are wearing the red jerseys this evening. So last minute instructions from the officials, and then we will get this one underway. We are going to pick up the Roseville players as best we can. We literally got their roster just minutes before game time. So once again, happy to have you along this evening. We're scheduled for a 5 o'clock start. Usually the JV games start at 5:30, but we are rolling early this evening. And we are underway. A little trouble controlling the ball, but ultimately the Broncos have it. That's Will Victorin with his number 7. Victorin is swinging his way around. And picks up the ball once again. In on goal. Here's his shot. Nice save. Save in goal for Roseville. Bella Vista controls once again. This ball picked up by Roseville. Here come the Tigers on the run. Tigers in possession. There is a whistle blown, and it looks like a failure to advance, and so Bella Vista will take possession again. The goalie, by the way, for Roseville, number 66, is Morgan Fusey. Jonah Alonso working the ball. Now they bring it back out. Here's Victorin again. Loose ball. It's Nico Posehn. Loose ball in front. And it's controlled by Roseville. Here come the Tigers once again. Loses the ball, picks it up, and his pass a little too long. And Hayden Collins was the one that they were trying to reach. And couldn't control. So Roseville back in possession. In front, the ball knocked away. Still loose. And Kinley gets that big fish net on it and controls. Outlet. Here's Victorin once again. As the defender in pursuit, Victorin gets by. As the defender could not cross, flag is down. Here's a shot deflected away. Fusey makes the stop, and now they're going to blow it dead. There is a flag down, and there's going to be a penalty on Roseville. So this is a 1-minute penalty. That is Joey DuPont. I believe it was DuPont that had the lone goal for Roseville in their JV matchup with Bella Vista earlier this season. Caden Hoop, left side, the leading scorer on this JV team. Nick Tharlson, he's looking for an opportunity. Ball is loose. Gets it back momentarily. Pass comes out, loose ball deflected by the long stick by Roseville. Gavin Rogers. But the loose ball is picked up by Posehn. Posehn will look in front, couldn't find anyone, but the ball is picked up and scooped up by Caden Hoop. He scores. So Hoop, the first goal of the game for Bella Vista. Looks like they are keeping the time on the field. The scoreboard is not in operation. So for Caden Hoop, we mentioned that he is the leading scorer on this team. Roseville controls. Try to dump it underneath. The loose ball is going to be scooped up by River Kinley. Here's Caden Hoop once again. Hoop regains his balance, angles in on goal, finds a man open underneath. The swinging shot is deflected wide. Miles Hatfield is the one that had it that time for Bella Vista. Ball is out of bounds on the far sideline. And Roseville will have possession. Battle for possession as the players bunch up. Who will get that loose ball? ultimately it is Roseville that controls. It's Miles Calloway, number 23, that initially came up with it. Centering pass looking right in front of the goal. Caden Collins was there, but could not control it. Bella Vista will take possession. Apologies on the cough tonight. Roseville will take possession now on the errant pass. Andre Sanchez is running up the sideline, but he's whistled for violation, stepping out of bounds. Here come the Broncos. Will Victorin. Victorin to Hoop. Hoop in front. Hoop has an opening. His shot deflected away. And it is controlled by Busey. Loose ball is picked up by Roseville. Right out in front. Sweeping shot knocked away. And this one will go wide. Can you hear? Okay. Like to introduce David Houseworth, joining me on the broadcast now. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Sorry I'm late.
That's all right.
Early start, it seems.
An early start for 5 o'clock. Here's Will Victorin, Bella Vista. Centering pass comes in.
Pushing it back.
Oh yeah, that's Miles Hatfield that took the push. Ball will go out of bounds, and so Bella Vista will maintain possession. But as Coach mentioned, it is a penalty for Roseville.
Black 2 down, push the possession, 30 seconds.
And I will apologize to you. We don't really have. I've got a roster for Roseville on my phone, so we'll just pick them up as we go. We mentioned we literally got that right before the game started. So play is underway. There's Hatfield once again. Tharlson out front. Victorin.
The man on the crease. Yep.
And now he breaks free. Victorin didn't see him right away. Tharlson. Once again, Hatfield, his swinging shot, that goes wide. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it looks like Roseville was able to secure possession.
BB's right here. They have as many guys on this side of the field as Roseville does. Should be able to keep this clear from going anywhere.
1-0 Bella Vista in the first quarter. Flag is down, and the play is blown dead. So I'm hearing delay of game.
Delay of game didn't give them 5 yards on the 5 yards on the restart, so they're going to get a free clear.
A free clear, and then a player comes off because they threw the flag, right? So it looks like Caden Hoop is coming into the box. And now he's coming back on. So
yeah, it's non-serving. It's
okay.
Just a turnover.
I got you.
Free clear. It should fall
Oh.
up here at midfield.
And actually, he is going to serve 30 seconds. I just heard that. Okay. All right. Now we will reset with Roseville in possession out front. Looking for the shot, he couldn't find it, so now loose ball. DuPont trying to come up with it for Roseville. Good body position by Bella Vista.
Black 3-6 on the crease. He's open. He steps to the ball. He steps across the face of the ball to the ball. The ball is out of bounds.
So Bella Vista will take possession. It was Anderson Segula that was out in front of the crease. Here's Tharlson. He gets it ahead to Caden Hoop.
So even now?
Hoop was the one serving the penalty, so you're right. working his way all the way in. He's got the first goal of the game. And now all the way out front. Saves it? No, he didn't. They blew it down. We got another penalty, I guess.
Rhett was wondering if he was released or not.
Oh, okay.
Far side ref wasn't up to speed, wondering if 6 should be out. So let's restart. Should be near where he was, back center, back to the windows. Started over here.
That's what they do. Hossein from the X in front for Hatfield. Knocked away. Hatfield will control from behind the net and bring it back out. Again, we go Caden Hoop. Hoop out front, controlled by Victorin. Victorin shoots, scores!
That's a good feed in the face, over the crease. Feed the inside. It's the shooter as close to the goal as you can get. It's a good place to take the shot. Keep the goal.
So Will Victorin, his first goal of the game. It is now 2-0 Bella Vista. Goals by Will Victorin and Caden Hoop.
Is Jordan left-handed?
You know, that's a good question.
The left-handed shot, good zippy shot? Probably is.
So we again, as we mentioned, we're not able to give you a time check right now. We're keeping that down on the field. Roseville on the.
Should have stepped right in front of the crease.
So we got the whistle, and then that tapping the head by the referee. That's the failure to advance call.
Yeah. Got to get it inside the box, across the 30-yard line.
So the Broncos, Jacob Tabler finds a little bit of daylight. He is picked up by a couple of defenders. Some good defense by Roseville to jar it loose.
He needed to switch hands, didn't. Kept the ball and kept the stick on the same side as the defender, and got checked away again.
We get a timeout for Roseville. I guess not a bad call. Pardon me.
Yeah, he was about to lose the ball, or he's in trouble of losing the ball. So take the timeout, stop the clock, and restart with Black in control.
Nothing like battling a spring cold. So
Plenty of allergies going on right now.
yeah, lots of stuff going on. So we'll go ahead and reset the whole game for you here. Bella Vista is leading 2-0 with first quarter goals by Caden Hoop and by Will Victorin. Roseville has, as the ball was kind of loose and both teams were having trouble coming up with the possession, Roseville was able to get it long enough to secure a timeout, and so they will retain possession right at about midfield. So just waiting for the referee to whistle play back underway here in the fourth quarter. Or fourth quarter. How about the first quarter?
Black 7 is wide open.
Callaway with the ball is weaving his way through. He'll take the shot. Kinley with the save. So when I hear you say that with the person wide open, it's an expectation on your part as the coach that the player, in that case it was Callaway, should see him.
Yeah, you should. If you're carrying the ball in from up top, look to the crease first and feed it. And if you can find a guy who's open, put it there. And so that's to me, that's your first look. Look inside, look close.
Loose ball, they're sweeping around at it.
Black 7's all alone in front of the goal. If Black gets it, we want a red shirt on Black 7. And so our defenseman right there.
So number 7 in the black uniform is Hayden Collins. And so you've called him as being open several times. So that's a name to watch out for as we continue to go along here.
Red clear at midfield.
So we are in the first quarter. I would imagine at some point they'll give us the holler when it's late.
Get a shot.
That's Nico Posehn, and that goes wide.
So that feed was in. It was in from up top down toward the crease. Gets us a real close shot. Very quality shot there.
Here's Victorin again lining up and trying to attempt the shot. And Roseville will control the ball.
Good shot selection there. He's outside a ways and he took a bounce shot. A little harder for the goalie to save. He got it, but it's a good choice for a shot type.
So Bella Vista now out in front. Victorin, or rather Hatfield, lost possession. Flag is down. So the loose ball, it'll be scooped up by the goalie, and that will bring an end to the action for the moment, as the penalty will be called. Check one. Okay. Little audio difficulties that we're trying to iron out here.
Roseville's got 2 men in the box, so they're only 4 playing defense, so it's 6 on 4. Bella Vista. See, Roseville's in there. Set up in a box, there are 4 defensemen, set up in a box in front of the goal, and have to try and defend 6 guys.
As we get set to resume play here.
The offense can step in a little bit. 3, 4, and 7 can step down a little bit further. The black shirt is out too far.
Caden Hoop. That's Nick Tharlson with Hoop.
So you got a 2-on-1 on 7. He's
You got two.
run.
Got 2 people out
Quarter.
as the first quarter comes to an end. So we've come to the end of the first 10 minutes of play. Bella Vista is in front by a score of 2-0.
It's time for the quarter ought to give BB a chance to set up this man up. 6 on 4. Want to get a quality shot out of this. I don't know how much time is left, but there's only a few seconds spent in that quarter on that penalty. Should be able to draw up a good.
Okay. Check. Okay, so it sounds like we're behaving ourselves here. Nothing like a little on-air commentary when we have some audio issues too. So I think we got it all figured out right now. So George Tharlson, David Houseworth with you here at Bella Vista High School. It is 2-0 after 1 quarter of play here in this JV lacrosse game. And David, just before we get the second quarter underway, maybe some quick observations on what you've seen so far.
Yeah, I think the guys are just kind of getting started. It's 1 quarter under their belt, and they may be just sort of getting used to this game so far. So pretty decent offense by Bella Vista, being able to move the ball around, fed it inside a couple of times successfully. That was great. Honestly, while I've been here, have I seen Roseville on offense much?
Not really,
Not
and
really.
And that has pretty much been the case throughout the course of the first quarter.
Now, when Roseville has been on offense, we did mention a couple of times. There's been a Roseville guy uncovered very near the crease, and that's dangerous. And if they can find him, they can make something happen out of that.
And they really haven't found him.
I haven't found him. Yeah.
What we have seen on those occasions is, well, he's in front of the crease. The person on the outside with the ball has kind of taken matters into their own hands.
Right. So if the Roseville guys get a chance to see this game, at least in this first quarter here, they'll be able to see. Cool. Roseville guys will be able to see that guy was open, and can begin to recognize where to look when you have the ball where to send it, where to feed it. So we'll switch ends here, and again, BB 2 men up. Now there's only one in the box, only one Roseville player in the box this minute.
So that means no face-off.
Well, Roseville's got 6 guys out there now. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roseville got 6 guys out there, so something might not be right. I think the ref's counting
Well,
them.
yeah, and that's what they need to do, right?
The ref on the 40-yard line far side. I think he's counting the guys.
And
Probably going to catch it.
one
There we
point-
go. Here comes one.
Here comes one player. So here we go. All right, ready to resume as we get the second quarter underway here at Bella Vista. Don't forget we have the varsity game to follow. That's Victorin. Out front, Tharlson. Tharlson winds up his shot. Goes off to the right.
Hit somebody, I think.
Now, does the player who hits
Nice.
it, do they get credit for a block there?
Probably.
We know the goalie would.
For the price he paid, he ought to.
Yeah, you ought to give him a statistic for that.
That hurts.
Loose ball in front. Victorin scoops it up. That's Caden Hoop out front. Hoop we've seen play at the X a lot, but he hasn't been there very much today. There's Posehn.
Not the best feed there. That receiver wasn't really open. Here on the ride, again, we have as many guys on the defense side as they do, but if he'd have caught that, he'd have been gone.
Yeah, that's Skylar Calloway again.
It's on the blue line, going red.
He had he did have a lot of daylight in front of him, just forgot maybe the most important piece.
Bella Vista still made up, now they're even.
Loose ball, Victorin will scoop it up back near midfield.
Good time to just settle the offense, send the ball around, let everybody get a touch on it. Let's restart this quarter. We're on offense here.
In front, Tharlson.
Too many guys. Got 3 guys there.
Good look. Hatfield. Hatfield will take a swinging shot.
Sidearm shot.
And that's a nice save by Morgan Fusey.
He's kind of lucky he caught that, because looking that way, he's looking almost directly into the sun.
Callaway controls, and now he does have the daylight. Moving in. Gets around a defender.
Straight across.
He's looking for right out in front. Good defense by Bella Vista, but Roseville still controls.
On that feed, 4-2 could have taken a step or two to his right, got more separation from the Bella Vista defenseman. The Bella Vista defenseman would have had 2 guys, and he would have had to make a choice on which one to cover.
And credit Mason Poole with the defense in front of the goal. He's the one that knocked that ball away when defending the open or who otherwise would have been
Four's wide open. Oh, I'm sorry, we're clearing. BV's cleared.
Looks like it's Chase Jones in goal now for Bella Vista, which gives us a rather unique setting here that you don't normally see. Chase Jones and Nico Posehn are both wearing the same number, but one's in the field and one's in the goal. So I guess it's not really going to be an issue. This is Callaway. Callaway works off a screen.
That's a
In
good
front,
cut.
They find
Good
an
cut, good
open
feed.
man. He could not control it.
Looks like the black shirt beat him. No, they're calling it red.
That was very close. That's Jonathan Trujillo of Roseville.
Good
that
wheels.
tried to get there in time, but heady play by Chase Jones.
So you see the 2-on-1 right here. The goalie's got it. Nobody's covering the goalie, so he ought to just walk it up. He ought to jog it up. Didn't really need to pass that quite yet, but that works.
And here's Victorin.
Left-hander. Comfortable
Victorin
left.
is
Just
picked
put
up
on the
by
wheels
Callaway.
here. Put on the wheels here. You've got your man beat.
This is Alonzo. Jonah Alonzo out front. Caden Hoop brings it around.
There you go.
Gets by the defender, and the ball came loose. Posehn knocks it back out. Victorin control. So Bella Vista to maintain possession here. Out front. Here's Alonzo.
Tough
He was
pass
looking
catch.
in front for Hatfield. Couldn't control. Fusey comes up with the ball for Roseville.
That pass needs to go up by the receiver's head, up by next to his shoulder, and of course the guy who's cutting there, he needs to have his stick up by his shoulder. Give his passer a target.
Loose ball. Hatfield nearly controlled. He tries to save it in bounds.
whistle.
No whistle. Got to play the whistle. Roseville controls. Connor Bales.
Clock's
Still-
ticking on the clear. We need to get to the cross.
Ultimately, it did.
Well, they need to possess it. Get it across while possessing it.
That's some.
Good place to slow this down. Good place to slow this down.
There's a shot.
That shot was just way too easy to save, and which then becomes just a turnover. One of the worst turnovers in lacrosse is a bad shot. We had the ball, we took it, we broke their clear, took the ball, brought it down here. There's a trip, perhaps. It is. We broke their clear, brought the ball down, and then we just gave it right back. But BV will get to go man up here. Oh, nope, just a turnover.
Loose ball out in front.
They picked up the flag, I guess.
That's Callaway that comes up with it for Bella Vista, and looks like he did get forced out of bounds.
Good tough play there by BV. Took the ball from him, in effect.
Yeah, Tharlson was in the right place at the right time just to kind of usher him out of bounds.
Yeah, a little forceful usher, which is exactly what we want.
We said it before. Lacrosse is a contact sport, so when you're ushering, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
There's a little force involved.
It's a good grab there.
Hoop from the X, tries to center it out. This one will go long. It's going to cross midfield, so the back defenders will be able to control.
Good check.
And we get a whistle. Looks like it's going to be Roseville possession.
We need BV-2-3 streaking to the hole. Streaking to the hole. This could be a shot. Good double. Poke check. Poke check.
Good defense. The ball, once again, off a body. It's a loose one. And the big lacrosse scrum, I guess you will.
Let's get 3-4 in front of the crease. Needs help.
Broncos control.
He'll need help. We need the attackman going to him. Pass the ball to 7. Put it on 7. Put it on 7. Put it on 7.
Jogging in front.
Nice.
There's Victorin again.
Yes,
he winds up. He scores. Will Victorin, his second goal of the game.
You can see he's pretty comfortable with it. You know, he had a man on him somewhat and didn't really bother him in the slightest bit. Made the grab, a couple of steps, increased his angle, puts a left-handed bounce shot in. Again, good shot selection.
Pardon me, with Bella Vista wearing their alternate jerseys tonight, which, as we mentioned at the outset, also have alternate numbers. There's a couple here that are not matching the updated roster that I was given. So I will pick those guys up as we go. Bella Vista is now up 3-0. And the face-off at midfield. We do have a clock, as Coach mentioned at the start of the second quarter.
And it just now
and
went
it
away.
just went out. I think I saw
Double,
4:30.
double.
I think I saw 4:30 to go in the second quarter.
His teammates there should have called double for number 4 there, so he knew a guy was coming from behind him.
Will Mello, number 4, he dumps it way out in front. Not able to control yet, but now still loose, out in front. Jones is there to scoop it up in that big net of his. Jonathan Trujillo, number 5, was the one that was in position. Looks like what we have a Roseville player coming off. And it's just a substitution with Bella Vista in possession.
Maybe his gear wasn't right. I don't know. He's not fixing anything, but I don't know why he'd be sent off.
And I don't know why they stopped the play.
That's too far.
Out front, the ball bouncing out of bounds, and so Roseville will take possession once again.
You know, both teams having a little bit of difficulty clearing, and you know, part of that problem is look for Bella Vista, for example. Look how many guys they have on. They've got 10 guys on the field and 1 sub, 2 subs. So how do you practice that in practice? You need to run a full team clear. You need 20 guys, 20 on offense, 20 on defense. And if you don't have 20 guys in practice, you can't practice a full clear. So that, you know, one of the reasons that teams have difficulty in executing the clear well. They have difficulty in practicing it.
So Victorin will bring it in for Bella Vista.
There's no attackman behind right now. We'd really like to have at least one. 6 is sort of close, but if we by chance took a shot, we'd like to have 2-7 behind the goal.
So Hoop will operate from the X. Now he finds an opening.
Somebody should be
He's
open.
going to bring it in. He's right out in front of himself. He shoots and
shot.
scores! Second goal of the game for Caden Hoop, and that was all Caden Hoop.
You saw when he started his dodge back behind the goal, back at X, his defenseman stayed on the far side. So as he drove here to the near side, they had to do a switch. They did, but not effectively enough.
26th goal on the year for Caden Hoop. And that brings us to a 4-0 Bella Vista lead here in the second quarter. Probably around 3 minutes to go. I can only guess, as the scoreboard has been kind of off most of the game.
That one-hand attempt for a ground ball is not going to work ever. Not when you've got people around you. Oh, our guy stepped out of the box too. Number 7 stepped out of the restraining box. They probably should have called illegal procedure there on Bella Vista.
All right. Well, Tharlson ultimately controlled, had a lot of difficulty with it.
2-7's open. 2-7 cut to the ball. See 2-7 here on the right near
That's
side.
Jonah Alonso out front. They find him, but he can't control the ball.
Yeah, a little bit ago, when 7 had the ball on the far side, 2-7 could have cut to the ball.
Here's Hoop again.
Triple.
Hoop
Double.
Yeah, you're right. Double teamed.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
And now he'll find it to Alonso out front. And again, couldn't control the ball. Still loose.
Good concentration by the goalie to see that ball and find it.
And Fusey is the one that controls. He's going to launch this one.
Just one tip is don't let the ball bounce. When it's coming to you, find a way to catch it before it bounces.
Loose ball. Poole comes up with it for Bella Vista.
Just keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go.
Nice deflection by Roseville, and they secure possession now.
Good time for Roseville to settle. They haven't had the ball in a while. They've been playing a lot of defense. If they can, get the ball and just pull it out, get it around, let everybody touch it, set up the offense. Spend some time on that end of the field.
We got a whistle just as Bella Vista controlled.
Yeah, there's a flag down by the far ref. Looks like it could be number 3, Bella Vista. Roseville man up. Oh, no. Yeah, 3's. Yeah, Bella Vista 3 in the box.
Yeah, we got, Bella Vista does have one player in the penalty area. So
Red 19 doesn't need to be that far out. We're man down. What we want to do is set up our man down defense and kill time. Just kill this penalty. 19's a little out of position there.
Ball is loose. Who's going to scoop it up? And that's
flag down again.
Another flag down. Roseville continues the possession.
You can make a shot out of this. Yes, sir. Not bad.
And that one's out of bounds, and so we will get the
he's hurting right
penalty.
Now. Number 4's in a little bit of pain.
And that's Will Mello for Roseville. He's still out there, though, gutting it out. Tigers getting ready to bring it in.
So
and that's Trujillo.
6 on 4, Roseville. Bella Vista should be in a box. We've got that one red shirt. He's a little bit out of a box. We should be just set up like a 4 on a dice.
Pass comes over to the right, loose ball.
Nice.
Controlled by Bella Vista for a moment.
He wanted to just run behind and get away from all the black shirts. Now we'll keep that too. We'll take that.
And the ball winds up in the net of Chase Jones.
So there's 2 men on the goalie right here, and nobody's really open, right? Turnover.
Pass goes out of bounds, so that will head right back over to Roseville.
We released 1 Bella Vista man. We're Bella Vista down 1. 6 on 5 Roseville.
This is Mello. Pass comes out in front, off the stick.
Good look, but passes in that direction this time of day can be hard to see. Sun's right in your eyes. See the shadows. See the players' shadows.
Looks like Roseville secured that without it going out of bounds. Sanchez.
That's a
And
shot.
here's Pat. The referee had to duck. He's pointing toward Bella
He
Vista.
called it red. Yeah, that
He's calling it a pass.
was an attempted shot. Bella Vista gets a gift.
Well, you got to take advantage of those when you can.
It's the refs who get to decide.
Mhm.
We play the game that they call. So it's how to go to the goalie. Goalie's the one that's open. You got to streak upfield. He's got a man on him.
So Jones will launch this one out towards center.
knows
Hoop
what.
is right there, not able to control.
Quarter.
And the half, we've come to the end of the first half of play. So it is halftime here at Bella Vista High School with the Broncos in front 4-0. Late in that half, we saw a little bit more sustained offensive movement for Roseville than we did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they possessed the ball more, and I think they were able to, of course, either take the ball from BB Clears or BB Clears failed, so that gave the ball to Roseville and moved the ball around a little bit more by passing, and of course moved it around a little bit more by dodging as well. So they can keep that up. They can get some goals on the board.
All right, well, we are at halftime. We will take a break. We will keep the stream on, and we will be back in a few moments as we bring you the second half of play. Bella Vista in front 4-0. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check. Dan, can you give me a check? Can you give me a check?
Can you hear this?
Yes, I
Can
can.
you hear some speaking, some talking, some
Yep.
yakking?
How does the song go? Yakety yak, don't talk back. All right.
So I was watching the video from last week. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
One thing, are we able to zoom on the camera?
that is whatever she's able to do with that.
That's my department.
I was watching last week.
Is
and
it hard to see?
The screen had track and the players, and then the field was kind of hard to see what was going on.
Yeah, it's. I kind of go back and forth. I try to zoom in where I can, but one thing that I try to avoid doing is moving the camera a lot because it can kind of interfere with the action.
Sure.
So I try to find sort of a fine balance between, but sometimes I lose track of that. So
It might be worth like making the bottom of the screen the football numbers,
mhm.
because almost all the game is in there.
Well, we have to leave us a line for the score. The score line.
The score
so
block right down here.
Oh,
yeah,
So
the score
one-
block.
Sure.
Otherwise, it'll
Yeah.
cover up some of
So
the.
move the score block to the.
I could move.
Football
I
numbers.
I could move the score block to the top.
That wouldn't hurt. Well, either way, we're
Yeah.
but you see how the score block can at least go up to the sideline,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
even the
So
football numbers.
so if you see where the score block is right here, it's right now it's kind of below. So if you
40% zoom.
if you have your if you have the bottom of the camera maybe just past the bench, I think you'll be okay.
Okay. As long as it doesn't make me move too
Exactly.
much.
Yeah.
And then once in a while the game will come to the sideline, and we'll want to
Yeah.
see that. And it may be panning
Yeah.
down a little bit, but the game could be at the bottom of the screen.
Right.
When they get it, it's going to the middle.
Yeah. Right. I just like to try to keep the camera as smooth as possible. So.
And then one other thing too, last week we were talking about. Of course, these refs aren't doing it much. Maybe change the varsity. But when a penalty is called, this is behind the back shot, by the way,
Mhm.
right there. When a penalty is called, come to the bench and tell the bench what the penalty is.
Mm-hmm.
And so last week we were talking about that, but the camera was elsewhere. And so when a penalty's called and the kids wander off and stuff, there may be time to look over in front of the bench and watch the ref make the call.
Oh, okay.
And then when he makes the call, and there's still plenty of time to wander back over to the put the camera on where the game's going to be. But so far here, they've been kind of lame about making that call. Maybe this is JV or maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. But the ref should come and stand on about 5-0, or maybe even closer, face the bench,
Mm-hmm.
say 2-3.
Oh, okay.
Black 2-3/1 minute, and then you should do it again. You should do it twice.
See it.
They're able to write it down. So
Oh, okay.
action is then the ref doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, penalty happens, everything stops, slows
Okay.
down, people wander off, we can pan over to the 5-0.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I literally know nothing about this game, so my big focus is trying to keep an eye on where the ball is,
Sure.
which most of the time I'm pretty good about, but every once in a while I lose it.
Well, these
So I
guys aren't
try-
that fast.
No, but I still struggle sometimes. So, but I've got the large screen today, which is good. The small screen, it's really hard.
Sure, it would be really hard with that.
I told George the thing that helps is I got the lines on the field that help me figure out where I gotta be.
We're ready to resume here in the third quarter with Bella Vista leading 4-0. And as luck may have it, we could have a scoreboard for the entire second half.
Check it out. Technology.
Could that be the case? All right, let's get underway here.
This feels loud.
Yeah, I just let me.
I'm hurting my ears. That's a little better.
Yeah, that's more the headphone volume there. Okay, we're getting ready to begin play. So the fight off the face-off, and it's controlled here by Roseville. As they move the ball into the front there, that's Sanchez.
Didn't need 4 red to go up to the ball. He should have just stayed on his man. We got lucky, though, with the tip pass.
And unfortunately, that's one of the numbers I don't have. This is Nick Tharlson bringing it in. He finds Alonso. Alonso out front.
Nice look,
In
nice
front
look.
to Caden Hoop.
Got blocked.
And it got deflected out to the outside, and this one goes out of bounds. Now that's a shot.
No, that was a pass.
Oh, okay.
I
You're right.
think.
You're right. It is a pass.
Uh-huh.
Could be that Roseville touched it. So
I think
it went off somebody.
Yeah, I think it went off Roseville. Here's a shot.
This is
Oh,
Caden
he
Hoop
could've
out
taken
front.
that earlier. Could have taken that shot earlier.
Dispossessed of the ball. And another whistle and another stoppage.
Good time for BV to just send this ball around to everybody. Let's just get a touch to everybody instead of feeding it right away. That's not bad, but again, good time. Let everybody touch it on the restart of the half. Stay on offense for a little bit.
Sanchez on the run for Roseville.
1-2 right
he
here.
pulls up as he meets a couple of defenders, but he's still in possession.
Flag
down.
down.
Ball is loose. Roseville still controls with DuPont.
So Roseville can take a little time to build a quality shot here because if they turn it over, the play will stop to enforce the penalty. So Roseville just take some time, take all the time they need, and build a quality shot.
In behind the net, River Kinley back in for Bella Vista,
Whistle.
and he controls. And now the penalty.
It's like 4/1 minute. Is that what he said? There it is. Yep.
Okay, and now before he comes off, he trades the long stick. And so Tharlson will take the long stick.
So for BV, we want to see their defense sticks up in the air, so we can take up all the passing lanes. Instead of the sticks at their shoulders, there's a couple that are up.
Callaway brings it in. Out front, he finds his man. Sweeping
Nice
shot,
shot.
they score.
Underhand.
Nice little underhand shot. That is Anderson Zakula.
Seemed pretty comfortable with that, and he's probably done that before.
I'd be very impressed if that's the first time you ever tried it
Yeah,
with
right.
that kind of success.
No, there's a good snag. He was in a little bit of traffic there, so good catch. That ball, like I said before, ball's coming right out of the sun. He snagged it, turn around, underhand.
But they've had
Surprised the
the,
goalie.
as you've mentioned, they've had the person out front several times, and here they were actually able to find them. So that makes it 4-1. 8:08 to go, third quarter.
Even strength on the faceoff.
Bella Vista still struggling on those
A little
faceoffs.
bit of a faceoff. There he's 7. They found him.
Right
Ah!
out in front, loose ball. Kinley almost had it.
Pick it up and get out. Get out. Get out. Run away. Should run toward here. Run toward midfield.
Some good defense. Well, I
Flag down.
was going to say it was good defense by Bella Vista, but it turns out it isn't. There's going to
shot.
be there's another shot, and Kinley will control, and now we will get the whistle.
30-second penalty. Hold.
That was
So ball's on the side right, on the goal side right, on the number 10 football. Same place where the restart was last time. Same kind of feed.
Collins.
Underhand. Same feed, same shot.
But this time, this one winds out way back by the fences.
We just saw that movie, and they ran the replay. BV should have been more ready.
So Collins will bring it in again.
You hear BV coach calling, watch 3-6. Of course.
3-6 is the one that just scored the goal. There's DuPont's shot that goes wide. And Roseville will secure possession as Hayden Collins was the one that was closest to the ball. Tried to get it in front. Looks like it hit the backside of the crossbar. Kinley's out there trying to fight for it and finally controls it in that goalie's stick. Bounce pass comes to the right side. Here come the Broncos.
That was our man coming in out of the box. So we're even strength.
Caden Hoop, they tried
It's
to get it
staying
to
in.
him, can't.
Good ground ball.
And the Broncos, or the
Nice look.
Tigers, will control again.
Got it, passed to the right guy.
So here's our goal scorer once
Got
again.
number straight across, straight across, straight across. There's your shot. There's your shot.
Okay, here he comes. So he's going to take another sweeping shot. That one goes
Did
wide.
you see 1-2 in black across across the other side of the goal? He was the one that was open. That's where the ball should have gone.
That was Joey DuPont, number 12, that had the opportunity. And it was Sakula. Again, he's the one that scored the goal.
Back side of the goal.
Loose ball. And Kinley's going to pick this one up. So he can.
He's got a man right on him. He's got to be careful. 7 should have jumped him.
Bouncing ball. Posehn's going to control. Nico Posehn weaving his way through the traffic. He brings it in. His centering attempt.
Not much angle on that shot. Might have been better just take that behind. So here's a good time to just set up.
Hatfield had it. Still loose.
Pull it out. Just pull it
Able
out.
to control. They bring it back out. And they work it around.
One more. One more. Oh, he had that guy. He has
Bringing
that guy.
in. Sends it in. And it's controlled by Fusey.
He had a man on the right pipe, on the offense's left pipe, goalie's right pipe.
It was James Martinez,
Should
by
go
the
red.
way.
Straight across, we got a man right on midfield on 30-yard line. 2-3, 2-3. Now he's on the 25.
This is Posehn.
That'll be a shot.
Posehn
That's a
weaves
shot.
his way in. He's got the opportunity, and that one goes wide.
Shoot that straight over, and it'll go on the goal.
And they're going to award that one to Roseville.
He shot that a little bit sidearm, and easy to miss with a sidearm shot. Shoot it straight over, and it goes where you want it to. Well, red keeping it. Got to be careful feeding over the goal because that's where the goalie is.
And the loose ball is going to be scooped up by Mason Poole.
Chose the right guy to pass it to. We should get this ground ball good. We should have this.
Hoop having a little trouble with it. And he finally controls it.
Good to just take this one behind. Just take it all the way behind. 5'3's a big boy there.
And he's knocked over. Loose ball. Flag is out.
You see that long stick who was coming to him.
And
Oh,
a shot
nice.
score!
Picking up the trash.
Jonah Alonso found the loose ball.
Hurt Roseville player on the field.
We've got a hurt Roseville player. Nice look by Alonso. We're going to wait and see. I don't see it. I don't see if maybe they blew it dead possibly before the goal. I don't think so.
No, I think the goal scored. Ball was loose. That was the man playing the driver.
Play continued with the penalty because the penalty is going to be on Roseville. So everybody's taking a knee right now.
He's looking good.
And he is up. Let's wait. Let's get the call.
That's 2-1 coming off the field. Roseville 2-1.
And that would be Gavin Rogers. Okay, so goal is good. So 5-1 Bella Vista, and no time serving. That's kind of similar to hockey. That the play continues. They score the goal. They don't serve the penalty.
Correct. The penalty that was called was on Black, and so that goal's waived off because of the goal, or the penalty's waived off because of the goal.
All right.
New face-off guy.
That would
Anybody
be-
know him?
I do. So that's Nick Tharlson that is taking his second face-off of the game for Bella Vista.
Nice draw.
And
Good.
he scoops that one up.
That's
In
slashy.
front,
That's a
Tharlson
good
sends
pass.
it over to the right side, Hatfield.
That was a good
Hatfield closed off, lost it, gets it back. Hatfield working the right side. They spin it down to the X. That's Caden Hoop. Hoop will send it out in front to
Nice.
Alonso. He scores again.
See, that's feeding in front. You feed to somebody right in front of the goal, and what an easy shot. He's practically standing on the crease, and nearly a quick stick, but lots of goal. We could see from here, lots of goal face open, and when the shooter's that close.
So Bella
That's
Vista
trouble.
6 goals today, and they're spreading the wealth among the 3 goal scorers. Will Victorin, Jonah Alonso, and Caden Hoop, each with 2 goals today, and that was a beautiful assist by Caden Hoop.
Yeah, good eyes to see him, find him, and put the ball pretty much right on his stick. That was well executed.
They fight it again.
Tharlson's winning the draws, 2
Yep.
in a row.
And that his first win set up that first goal.
So-
Here he comes with this one, brings it in, looking for Hatfield. That one's deflected away. And now it's controlled by Roseville.
It's a fast break. Roseville needs to set up the fast break. Oh, see, we don't want to slide upfield toward the ball. He's got a guy
Bring it
open.
out in front. Here's a shot, and it's on the outside. Almost called that a goal.
His pass should have gone across to 12. 12 was up about the 7-yard line, the football 7-yard line, wide open.
That was Hayden Collins who took the shot, and DuPont who was in position for it. Lost the stick. Poole will send this one out.
That's a good look.
Will Victorin.
That's a good look. Let's take some time and bring this up. We're going to get people converging on him. Could just pull
Here's
it out.
Victorin. Looking in front.
Better to have just stopped and pulled that back out. Let the offense get set up.
Didn't really seem like there was a lot on the pass either. Sanchez looking to scoop this one up. Defense converges.
That's a decent check.
Mason
him out of
Poole
bounds.
with some nice work.
We wanted to possess the ball. We didn't want to push it. We wanted to grab it.
This is DuPont. DuPont will send it over to Sakula. Sakula, the goal scorer. DuPont has the other goal against Bella Vista that game a month ago. In front. They couldn't get it to Collins, and so that's out of bounds, and Bella Vista will take possession here.
Better to try and make a little shorter passes. That pass was 20 yards, right? Which is kind of far. Goalie's all alone. He should just walk this up, keep it until he doesn't, until somebody gets to him. Because we've got an extra
nobody's
guy.
anywhere near him right now.
That's a good look.
That is a good look. Nico Posehn. Posehn
2-2 in the middle.
emerges free from the traffic.
2-3 in the middle.
Centering pass.
Nice
Martinez who
check.
gets trucked.
With some authority there.
Yeah. Almost like he ran into a stone wall. Here comes Sakula.
Good stick handling on this guy.
Stakula looking
Yeah,
to
see the
pass.
fake-
Now he'll take it on his own.
Nice. Good
Mason
check.
Poole with the defense.
Could have kept that for a little bit.
Loose ball.
Nice grab.
Hatfield.
Good protection. Good protection of the ball there. He kept in his right hand, but put it on his left shoulder. Kept it away from the defender. Black ball. This is a case where 3-6 black here is on the football 30. He could go running toward the ball. He'd be wide open, and they could get the clear done. Let's push it back a little bit. Check his bottom hand.
And the ball controlled by Hoop. Hoop right
That's
side.
on the head.
Gets by the defender. Hoop brings it in. Still has it. He'll take the
Good
shot.
save.
Nice save
Good
by
save.
Busey. Loose ball, Hatfield.
Just take this behind. There we go. We're
Hoop
switching
did the
bodies.
X.
Wait for number 19 to get in. He sees it. He sees it.
So Hoop is taking his time. Out front, loose ball. Try to track that down before it gets to midfield.
BV's got two guys. They should have it. Yes, they do.
And that's Tabler that came up with it. This is Victorin.
Sweep it left. Just sweep it left. He's left-handed naturally. Yeah.
Will Victorin floats a pass down to Hoop. Hoop tried to find Alonzo once again. And this one's loose again, controlled.
He wanted it more.
And here
Roseville
come-
player wanted it more.
Here come the Tigers. And it's controlled once again by Bella Vista. Off the loose ball.
Fans want him to go, but the
Yes.
good thing is to get it in a short stick's hands.
And Victorian's going to go chase this one down.
So we take a minute, get this ball, take a minute, get our midi back on. We put the defenseman back, put the midi down.
Caden Hoop from the left.
Hoop knows the way to sec.
Works off a screen from Alonzo. Met by the defender, ball comes out.
Just come up top. Come up top.
Hoop trying to get that inside position, and he does. Much like you're posting up in basketball almost. Martinez couldn't control. Victorian has a chance at it.
Needed that one. Needed that one right when it first chance.
Tigers control.
So Roseville hasn't been on offense for a while, and it's been a couple of failed clears just like this one too, so they would have wanted to try and control that.
Mason Poole. Loose ball, Hatfield. And the third quarter has come to an end. 6-1 Bella Vista, as we will have 10 more minutes of this JV game here on this beautiful Thursday evening here in Fair Oaks, California. The Bella Vista Broncos, they had the 4-1 lead. I believe that was the halftime score. See, I can't even remember this stuff. Again, good quarter. They're averaging 2 goals per goal scorer, 2 goals per quarter. And of late, they Bella Vista had the control of the offense. They had the possession.
They absolutely did. Before we covered that, you mentioned beautiful evening. Before those houses were built on the far side, this truly was a Bella Vista because what we looked at from here was the Sierras. And so between the houses, you can see them, and maybe a little bit to the left side of the field here. You can see the Sierras in the distance. But again, before those houses were there, what a view this was. It was really nice.
Well, I must say that those are some nice houses.
Sure.
So we could still be a Bella Vista, but
Right.
not as much as the one that you mentioned. But
Yes,
those
before-
are some nice looking houses.
Before it truly was, but
That's the name.
exactly. So yeah, that quarter. I tell you one thing that sticks out a little bit from both teams is ground ball technique. We've seen a lot of ground balls missed that guys were either alone or enough ahead of their defender where they could have got the ball. So both teams would have been a little better off with longer possessions and maybe creating some more turnovers by some improved ground ball technique. It just takes work and work and work to get good at it, and especially when you're being harassed.
All right, so one more quarter left to go. Just to kind of recap, Caden Hoop got us on the board first. as he scored that first goal. I don't know, 3-4 minutes into the game. And then Will Victorin added the second one also in the first quarter. Jonah Alonso has since followed with 2. Victorin and Hoop each have another goal as well. Thus, the 6-1 lead for Bella Vista. And for Roseville, the lone goal came on a nice look and a nice shot by Mr. Sakula, Andrew Sakula. Anderson Sakula, I'm sorry. He was the one that found the net for the Roseville Tigers, their only goal of this one. So in 2 matches, this one not as dominant by Bella Vista as it was, the JV game was a month ago in Roseville, that Bella Vista won 15-1. But the Broncos still pretty much controlling this one, only allowing 1 goal.
I didn't see that game. What do you think was the difference between the two? Was Bella Vista more on top of it, or has Roseville improved?
That's a good question. That's actually one that I was not at.
Okay.
I edited down the video, but I did not. I did not see the whole game, and so I actually have not watched that one in full detail. But I know that Bella Vista was scoring right and left, and so offensively, so maybe after that they did make some adjustments on defense.
Sounds like it, because Bella Vista's been moderately effective on offense here. I mean, by that I mean, getting feeds, getting those feeds caught, getting good shots taken. But they've had to earn them.
Broncos control in front, dumping in low. This one's going to go out, and they're going to call that. They calling that a shot?
Should be red. Yeah, that was shot.
Okay. So that was Jacob Tabler that
here's a cutter
that brought it in. Caden Hoop from the X. He'll send it out front. Nicholas Tharlson with the shot. That one goes wide and deflected away. Nice save again by Fusey.
That was a nice grab by the cutter. That was he was in some traffic there. It's not easy to do.
This is Hoop.
There's a shot underhand.
He brings around. Underhanded shot. That one goes
take.
wide.
That's a good take. See how comfortable he took a sec. He got double teamed. He still took a sec. Got reconnected on his feet, reoriented to where he was on the goal, and rocketed a shot there. That's a good one. Just put that on the goalie. Yeah.
And that's Fusey.
If he'd have done that before he got in trouble, that would have been a much easier pass, and Roseville would
be
be in a
checked.
lot better situation than they are right now.
Gets free. Now we're going to get a whistle.
Seems a little early for failure. Black ball. No, red ball. Red ball.
So Bella Vista will have possession. Victorin, he winds up. He'll take another shot. TFC will come up with it.
A little bit easy of a save for the goalie. That shot kind of went right in the goalie's stick. That's heading out of bounds.
And Bella Vista will take possession once again. 8:50 to go, fourth quarter, 6-1 in favor of the Broncos. This is Tabler. Will Victorin. Victorin weaving his way around, slips.
Three guys. They got three guys. They got three guys.
Triple
Get out of there.
team.
Now he's got four.
And now he'll spin it down underneath. The flag is down.
So BV should take a little time, relax here, create a good shot. We've got an opportunity to get a good shot because we're getting the ball back if we lose it.
Alonso taking a few swipes. Loose ball on the ground. Roseville's going to control this, and they'll call the penalty.
Probably on the head.
So we see a 1-minute penalty.
Black 9/1 minute.
And that's Dylan Roberts, a defenseman, sophomore for the Roseville Tigers, that is going to spend a little time in the penalty area.
Black had too many guys on. Now they're down to 5.
Got that all figured out. Victorin, Tharlson out front. This is Caden Hoop. Hoop, Tharlson. Tharlson
take
brings
that.
it in.
Oh.
He'll find Victorin.
That's
Victorin
a good
works
shot.
his way around.
That's a good shot. Nice save, too.
And Fusey will control it with that big fish net of his.
Good lacrosse, both sides there. Good clear here. There's trouble.
Here come this is Connor Bales.
Now they're man down.
Bales closed off there. He'll wind up with a shot. That one goes just to the wide of Chase Jones.
Might have been good for Black to hang on to that ball for a little while and kill some time. Oh, they're calling that Black still.
I thought Jones had the inside
Yeah.
position there. So
Again,
closed off, loose ball. Controlled by Poole. He'll find Jones.
see, he was only right-handed, and he drove to that to the other side of the goal. Might have been better for him to drive to the right side of the goal.
Here's Victorin.
BV's still man up.
Victorin jogging his way in front. He'll send it to the right side. That's Posehn.
You see, he looked as soon as he caught it. He looked at where to pass it. That was pretty savvy. We got a 2-on-1 here. Let's put it on 3. Take a shot.
Martinez,
Take a shot.
Hatfield. Hatfield winds up.
That's
Here's
right.
the shot.
Straight over and a bounce pass. Would have been a better shot selection, but not a bad take.
You see the goalie. He's going to launch this one. Loose ball. And Roseville controls.
Still man down.
This ball brings it out in front, taking the shot. And that one, somebody got a stick on that.
My mistake. They're even.
Roseville will control. Trujillo. Bella Vista controls.
Good
Back-
ground ball. Good put to the goalie. That's great. That's great. Now, goalie just walk it up, walk it up, walk it up. He can come up to
Jones,
midfield.
Yeah, he's got.
That's exactly
Well,
right.
we
There he
saw
is.
in the varsity game last week with Joe Thomas. The goalie can go a lot further than that, right?
That's right.
Unfortunately for Bella Vista, that pass goes out of bounds, so they will take possession. Roseville will. There's 6:04 to go in the fourth quarter. Bella Vista with a 5-goal lead. Tigers working off the left. Center pass. Bales
He's a left-hander.
will take his shot, and Jones winds up with the possession.
Could have put that ball in the defenseman right here at the 25-yard line. He has no black shirt on him. That would have been the best choice to go.
The referee has blown play dead. Looks like they're going to communicate. Somebody is coming off for, it's a substitution for, not sure exactly what happened there.
I'm not either.
Bella Vista is going to have possession. From midfield. Hatfield.
Didn't need to play him that far out. Somebody's open.
Right out in
Nice
front
grab.
to Hoop, who scores!
It's a good-looking play.
Hatfield to Hoop. Hat trick for Caden Hoop.
Good awareness by the ball carrier to know that his man could be there. I bet you they met eyes, saw each other, and made the play by looking at each other.
So that increases the Bella Vista lead to 7-1 with 5:14 to go. Varsity game to follow. And we'll face it off here as soon as everybody's ready. Battle it out. Tabler wins the faceoff. There's a lot of daylight. Tries to get it underneath. A little
back.
too tall. And possession to Roseville. So Bella Vista 4-4-1 coming into play here. Roseville has not won yet in the JV ranks this season. All being kicked around.
Good push by 5-3.
Hossein will scoop it up. Hossein tried to find Alonso out front. I was going to say it was going to be a very easy possession for Roseville, but they finally do get it. Long pass. Ultimately, Poole does come up with it, and then he has a stick checked. Hossein. Now DuPont has it for Roseville.
Just wheels, just run. Run. Stop, don't stop, keep running.
Good defense by Tharlson. He comes up with it.
He's going to catch him.
Tharlson with a man on.
Check him,
Has the check. Fortunately, it bounces right to Victorin. Centering pass. Hoop. He winds up.
Nice
He scores! Caden Hoop, 4th goal. This one on an assist from Will Victorin.
Sidearm, top shelf.
That brings us to 8-1. .356 to go in the 4th quarter. Bella Vista, by the way, will be back in action tomorrow. Tomorrow's game is on the road at Rio Americano. And it looks like it's an early start for the JV game at 4 o'clock. Tabler controls.
Is that three straight face-offs for BV?
Tabler check from behind, loses the ball.
2 straight shots that really weren't that great. So
Tabler has become their face-off specialist for the most part and has done pretty well. Here come the Tigers. Shot on goal and a score.
Good switch of hands by 2-3. You saw that check was coming from the BV defenseman, and the BV defenseman was just a little too late with that check on the driver's right shoulder.
Skylar Calloway with the goal with 3:35 to go.
Yeah, good switch to the left hand.
In the 4th quarter, yes.
Good switch to the left hand, and then got himself nice and close to the goal. Put it in. Name in the paper, date for the prom.
So another face-off at midfield, and it looks like Tabler's going to take this one again. You mentioned he's won 3 in a row.
Yeah, so if you can get this one and you can drive down toward the goal, you ought to pull it out or dish it off. See, he won the draw. Up.
So it's still loose. Roseville's going to get those. Good stick check there. Anybody's possession.
Good ground ball.
Here come the Tigers.
Nice, good face touch. Good up check.
Loose ball, Skylar Calloway, who just scored. He'll bring it in. Look
Nice
to center.
feed.
Here's another shot to the other goal scorer, and his shot's a little too wide.
Put that ball on the ground, it goes in.
And that's Sakula that took that shot. So, and here he is in possession now, as he'll bring it back underneath.
He's comfortable. He's looking for a guy. Good stick handling, right?
Down
Nice
front,
look.
Cutting
Nice
in,
look.
Cutting in was Calloway again. Couldn't control. Now he ultimately does from the right. He tried to find Sakula, who couldn't control. And good defense by Bella Vista. And the ball has come up.
No numbers. Good to pull this out.
This is Hatfield.
He's got a guy, though.
Jonah Alonso's out front.
Nice to share the
Fine
ball.
Hoop.
Nice. All 3 attackmen touched that ball right there. And a decent shot, too. Not a lot of angle, but still a decent shot and a good save.
Another save by Fusey. Loose ball at midfield. Victorin controls.
Just wheels. Got his man beat.
Go. Here's Victorin. Takes a couple of swipes. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide. Caden Hoop closest to the ball.
Decent shot. Decent place, too.
Bella Vista will control at 2 minutes. So again, an opportunity here to kind of take their time if they can and let that clock run. Play back underway.
It's a long pass, but we got it.
Carlson out front. He
Nice
winds up. He
take.
scores! Second goal of the year for Nicholas Tharlson on a beautiful assist by Caden Hoop.
Yeah, that feed was kind of on a rope. It was kind of far, and it hit the cutter there right on the stick. It was a good catch, good shot. Notice the shot was down on the ground, went in.
So that takes us now to 9-1 in favor of the Bella Vista Broncos. Lots of playing time for Nicholas Tharlson tonight. He's spent a lot of time on the field and a lot of time in the attacking midfield position. And so he found himself at the right place at the right time, knew exactly what to do with it there. And he's found himself on the scoreboard once again.
BB changed face-off men and did not win that draw.
Victorian and a whistle.
Red came out before possession. Turnover. Can't step over that 30-yard line until the refs call possession.
Okay, so they actually have to identify the possession.
Yeah, the refs should yell. We should be able to hear it. They'll do the arm crank, like a football. Start the clock.
To start the clock. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got
well,
it.
the clock starts, but that's the move to call possession.
Lots of bodies out in front. Roseville still in possession.
That's a shot if you'd switch.
And this one's going to go out of bounds, and Roseville will keep possession. That's Will Mello that had the opportunity. Out front, couldn't control.
If he'd have grabbed that, that'd have been a good shot. Our BV defenseman should not have let him catch that ball.
Just kind of scooped it back. Loose ball.
Good check.
That
Ball's
one's
out
loose
front.
right in front of the net. And now they're going to whistle this, and it's going to be Bella Vista ball.
Looks like Black probably stepped in the crease.
Well, crease violation. This will give Chase Jones a chance to fling this one. 40 seconds to go.
Better choice would have been his defenseman on the far side, even with him.
Hatfield trying to secure that one. Posehn has it.
Doesn't want to switch hands.
Nico Posehn.
A little bit short on a pass. Short passes are hard to catch.
Clock winding down, under 20 seconds. Roseville almost had the possession there. Still battle for the ball. Tabler comes up with it for Bella Vista. 7 seconds to go. Victorian's going to wind up and take a shot that's going to go out with 1.9 to go. And we're going to bring this one to an end once the ball's brought in play. Ball's in play. Here's a long shot. And the clock winds down. Now, if he gets that off before the clock expires, and then it crosses and actually goes in the net, did they give him credit for it, or does there still have to be time?
No, I'm pretty sure shot before the clock.
Okay,
The shot is taken before the clock goes off.
So that's the end of the game between Bella Vista and Roseville, our junior varsity contest here tonight. And Bella Vista pretty much got the early lead and kept it going throughout and secures a 9-2 win. The Broncos now move back out with a winning record, 5-4-1, and so overall pretty decent performance today.
Not bad. I think both teams could do themselves a huge favor by working on their ground ball technique. Both teams had missed a lot of ground balls that they could have had, and so that's concentration, effort, drill. Those were makeable ground balls, and a lot were missed. Both teams.
All right. Well, David, thank you very much. We've got another one to come tonight, and so Bella Vista and Roseville, the varsity game. And if you were not aware, the last time those two teams battled it out, it was a 9-8 Roseville win with a shot as time expired in the fourth quarter to secure the win.
Roseville varsity's undefeated.
Yes, they are. So we'll have that for you coming up. We're going to close out this live stream. We'll be back with that one a little bit later on. The game is scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. So join us then right here on the BV Lacrosse YouTube page. For David